Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Today we're gonna continue Okami HD. Yesterday we found out that Lika has been kidnapped or is missing. Either way, we were tasked to find her by old man Camu.
Okami.
We also we also went and visited the demon trial gates to get some money for some upgrades that we have ready for us. Well, we have one of them ready, the other one is a bit later. So, first stop today is Lake. I don't remember what the hell is this lake's name. Wow, I can't believe I don't remember the name of this place. I don't remember on which ledge this was. I think it was here. No. My brain tonight is not working properly yet. Herp derp. And here we are. Always put the same amount 3 times. The highest amount 3 times. Wait, is my phone not muted right now? Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Only a heart as pure as your own can pierce the darkness. I, Tachigami, can sense purity and light flowing from within you. Thanks to you, my power has again reached its peak. You can now easily slash through anything you desire. The bite of power slash got even more powerful. Does mean you can cut even harder things than before? Boy, can't wait till you try it out. Obtain power slash 3. Have guides will travel. Hey, we completed the travel guide. Sweet. We have a bunch of stuff to read later. Bucket name hage, umbrella name hage, canyon name hage, igloo turtle. And Oki. Oki, the Northern Oina tribe's famous swordsman, plays an important role in Amaterasu's tale, yet he is shrouded in mystery. He has been depicted both as a human with a wolf and as a wolf himself. Okay. There we go. Now we have power /3 as well. Remember the diamond rocks? Now we can cut them down. And covered on the diamond rocks contain 50 praise. Anyway, now that we're done here, we can actually go into Yoshpet now. I don't... Is this Lake Fuji or is it... Let's save and see. I really wanna remember the name of this place. Honestly, I can't believe I actually forgot it. Kamui as a Fuji. Okay, just as a Fuji. Anyway. I wanna check something before we head forward. Okay, he's awake. I'm not Shiranui. Well, I am Shiranui. Oh, poor little Samikil, afraid of a wolf jumping beside you. In the mysterious forest of Yoshpet, the entrance has been sealed by the Ina crest. They did that to protect it from the monsters in these parts. The forest originally had its own power that kept them away. But I wonder if Yoshpet has lost its power. After all, no place is safe from evil in this land now. And now we have a new enemy, which I really don't remember the name of. Let's call him B-Bot. Obviously, I checked the name in the bestiary now. Bull Charger. Bull Charger is famous for being a leading enforcer in hell. As such, he's very powerful and can freeze souls with his ice breath. Strong but not stronger than an ogre. Anyone who has fought ogres will be successful, because only the best of the best can beat ogres. This curmudgeonly blue brute usually flies and smokes a pipe. If its pipe goes out, it becomes enraged and calls forth lightning. However, a lightning pipe will calm it down almost instantly. I wanna check. Huh. So, they're saying the Bull Charger is weaker than the ogres. Okay, that's fine. Anyway. And here we are in Yoshpet. The Eastern Forest. The ancient people of Kamui dubbed it Yoshpet. It means consuming forests in their ancient language. They say the forest will swallow you up if you lose your way. Kai said she'd be waiting for us here. Wonder where she is. And looky who we have here. Why Amaterasu? Bah, not that half-baked prophet again. What are you looking for now, ma chérie? I'm still looking for you know what. But this cold sure is making it difficult. Like we really care, pretty boy. If you're gonna be dogging our text like this, you'd better tell us who you really are. Who I really am? That's right. I mean, we already know that you're up to no good. Excusez-moi, but I don't know what you are talking about. I'm just looking for a certain path. You could say I am a seeker of the eternal heavens. Aha! Now I know why you keep babbling on about a path to the heavens. You're planning a wolf murder, then you'll take Ami's place on heaven. Huh? Hehe, by that look I take it I've hit the nail on the head. That also explains why you keep turning up wherever we go. A path to the heavens, bah! More like a highway to you know where. You misunderstand me, my little bouncing friend. The path to the heavens I seek is not a vulgar thing such as that. My path to the heavens slumbers here in the land of Kamui. I seek a heavenly ark. Heavenly ark? That's right, in Kamui there is a ship of iron locked in ice. I can sense it now, it is almost within my grasp. You two know this, do you not, Amaterasu? Hey, leave verbal out of this! Well, I must bid you adieu. No need for any prophecies this time. Au revoir. I never understood why there is this ledge here. There's not nowhere you can go with this, so... I've been waiting for you, Amaterasu. Did you know that Yoshpet means consuming forest? It is said that those who lose their way here can never escape. Even the monsters try to avoid the place as much as they can. Our tribe has long been entrusted with protecting this forest. That's why the entrance is sealed with the Oina crest. Simply, however, the forest's power has been weakening, so it's hard to know what might be waiting us inside. But if we can make it deep inside the forest, we'll come to a special place. It's a secret place that humans can never reach. I had something of a connection with the place when I was small. That's why I know the way. Right, Isun? There's a chance that Lika might be there. We're all depending on you, Amaterasu. But it's time to begin our expedition to the forest. As fast as you can. Are you ready to go? Of course. Let me warn you first. Do not underestimate this forest, okay? The tree pollen here has the power to confuse beasts. We Oina can't stay in here long, and I doubt you can either. None of us want to get lost in the blizzard and die out here, so make sure you follow me and don't fall behind. O spirits of the air, earth and sea, protect us with your divine powers. I'm not gonna bother with blooming the trees for now. I mean, it would be smart to just bloom all the ones that I can. I mean, it's extra praise, so yeah. And there's no need to make my life harder later. I don't know why can't I just cut the trees, but destroy the trees, but whatever. She goes that way, but I wanna go up here first. Oh, just a treasure here. These icicles can be so annoying. Well, usually they freeze you, but for some reason it didn't freeze me. Have a godly charm. Here we have ice physics. Come on. I wasn't fast enough to power slash the fruit back. This is wasting so much time. We have a stray bead. Yup, they put stray beads in this forest. Okay, again, let's go to the other way that she's going. For more treasures. Get out of the freeway. I'm sorry for cutting you down. Now this is the most annoying part of this of Yoshpet because of those snowballs. Case in point. You can cut the ice you're stuck in, but you cannot destroy the snowballs yourself unless you have a fire weapon. I mean, unless you use fire. gonna say screw this, screw it here and just go. Again, the path diverges into two. Go up here first. And a stray bead. Here we are. It's been a while since I was last here, so I wondered if I'd make it. No, after all this time, it hasn't changed one bit. The trust of this place is your pet's little secret. Welcome to Punktown, home of the Punkils. I'm sure Isun will tell you a lot more about it. Ek! Hey Subsonics, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Sorry for the late reply. Anyway, Kemu sends Lika's presence here, right? If we don't find her before the Day of Darkness begins, and she doesn't perform the volcanic incantation, Kamui will freeze over for good. Really counting on you, Materasu. We have some trees to bloom. This place hasn't changed a bit. The Punky Village Punktown is in this tree stump. Too bad you're so big. Sure you'd like to go in there and chat with the locals. And the lucky merit just comes down from the heavens and helps us. Hey, isn't that... Yeah, it's the lucky mallet. What's it doing here? Don't tell me it wants to repay you for your kindness. Who knew tools could be so loyal? I guess you could visit Punktown if you were smaller. Where further are you going or what? I'll pass. You read my mind, Ami. Oh, but I'm passing not because I'm not going in, Isun. Actually, quite the opposite. I just wanna do stuff. Yeah, I've had a cough for the past 2 weeks, so I know how you feel. And there it is. And I have a stuffy nose today as well. I hate stuffy noses. Yeah. Honestly, I can't... How long will you plan on staring at the stinky old village, Ami? Don't tell me you actually wanna shrink down and go in there. Yes. Really? Well, I suppose you could ask the villagers about Lika. But you have to go by yourself, I ain't going in there. Yeah, I hate stuffy nose. This little helmet of mine could get ruined in such a gloomy place. It's not that losing the sense of smell annoys me. It's the fact that my nose is blocked and I cannot breathe properly. Ah, Okami, I love this song. What an unusual customer. Say, you're a god, aren't you? You hardly see any here these days. Listen up, God Wolf. I collect things I find in the forest. It's sort of a hobby. Do you want to play shop with me? It's a pretty serious game. Yes, let's play shop. Ah, the 8th wonder. Finally another glaive weapon. That's why I wanted to grind money yesterday, to get that weapon. There we go. Man, I love Okami has an all-around perfect soundtrack. Well, not perfect, but you know, amazing soundtrack. Wow, we don't usually get enemies here. The trees in this forest give off a strange pollen. Most enemies and monsters stay away because they don't like it. We're lucky because it's kept our village safe for over the years. There have been more monsters on the prowl lately though. They're starting to come deeper and deeper into the forest. A bit small for a wolf and have some strange markings. You don't seem to be a bad wolf, which is all that counts. I got the tassels. I really don't remember where to go now. Ah, there we are. Mia, hi, you're a bit small for a wolf, aren't you? And it looks like you're wearing some kind of strange makeup. You're the first visitor in this village who isn't a punkle. Excuse me, my name's Mia, pleased to meet you. Punkle girl, Mia. You know, there was a lost child in the forest the other day. She wandered even deeper into the forest and disappeared through the spirit gate, looking almost possessed. The spirit gate is a relic that lies deeper inside the forest. It's a strange gate that takes you to another place and another time. But people say that opening the gate invites misfortune. We punkers always make sure we steer well clear of it. But when I saw the girl wandering deeper into the forest, I decided to follow because I was worried about her. I saw the gate open the moment she stood before it, and then it was like she'd been swallowed up. You think I should tell the elder about this, Wolfie? No. The girl also. Don't worry, Mia. We'll take care of this. And I love playing Okami. The soundtrack, the story, everything, I love it. Okami is gonna be platinum number 3 in my collection, so yeah. Oops. Still feast. Still feast. Still fist. Sake. It's a digital copy. I wanted the ps4 teams, so I got the digital copy. And the teams are pretty amazing, so it was well worth it. And the stray bead. And alley-oop. Etched glass. Okay, this is where I went already. Over there I got everything. If you want, I can show you the ps4 teams now. Okay, there was me and there. Let's go up here. Hey, that's amazing, a wolf the same size as us? It's all a bit suspicious if you ask me. How did you manage to find your way so deep into Yoshpet? Even the Oina tribe can't hold out in this forest for long. Any other creatures die out there in an instant. Long ago, there was an Oina girl who got lost out there though. She was on the brink of death, poor thing. One of our tribe, Isun, found her out there. He helped her find her way back to the edge of the forest. It's funny remembering her after all this time. Suppose she must be all grown up by now. He became good friends with that girl he rescued. He went to visit her in Webcare quite a few times. The elder got really angry with him for neglecting his painting. In the end, he soon ran away. That was a long time ago. Wonder what he's up to these days. Suppose he hates painting now. The elder was always nagging him. Whee! Yoink. Before we go there, I wanna go up here. Huh. Okay. Mrs. Seal. Look at your white fur and those strange red markings. If I'm not mistaken, you're Amaterasu. No, there's no mistaking it. Ishaku said you left the land of the living long ago. But here you are, whatever have you been doing all this time? Suppose there's no point in questioning you, dear. Now then, I think I can hazard the guess as to why you're here. No doubt you want me to make you a seal like I did 100 years ago. My seal crafting is unrivaled. Suppose you remember that, eh? Seal craftsman, Mrs. Seal. Well, I'd gladly make you one, of course, but I can't give you a big discount because you're a god. Best price I can offer you is 299 yen. That's as low as I can go. It's a real bargain considering my skills. What? Crazy is passing up a great offer like this. Don't know if it's cheap or expensive really. Did you know that you get what you pay for in this world? And I don't have time for idle chatter. Off you go now. Wait, did I just screw this up? Oh no. Oh, what are you doing back here, Amaterasu? You look so desperate to get one of my seals. Because I can offer you. Okay. Okay, I need to check what she does. If I'm remembering correctly, if this is the same one from the original PS2 version. Oh well. We'll come back to Miss Seal another time. Okay, so I believe this is Isun's house. Considering this painting here. Okay. Hold it right there. Are you some kind of wolf? You can't be an ordinary wolf if you got into Pongtan like this. We demand that you introduce yourself. Amaterasu's blank stare and just looking around is the best thing ever. I love it. That's weird, you can usually understand animals. Have no idea what's going on inside this wolf's head. But the strange makeup and the divine instrument look so... I have a feeling I've seen them somewhere before too. Hold it right there. Remember where I recognize you from. You look just like the wolf in the scrolls at old Ishaku's house. That mean you're a friend of our chief Ishaku? I thought so. Then suppose we'd better let you in. This is the home of Ishaku, chief of the Punkles. He's resting inside at the moment. Please go in. He's old and has become quite weak. His eyes are particularly bad, so keep that in mind. Actually, don't give him any trouble. Quite weak, trouble, yeah, sure. Excuse me. I recognize that smell. Who's there? Bark. No. It can't be. I'd know that bark anywhere. You must be... Ami? Ami! It is you! When you departed this world after that brutal battle, I never imagined I would see you again. My eyes have started to fail me in my old age, but I can sense it. I can sense the tears you're trying to hide, too. Yes, go ahead and ignore me, that's the Ami I know. I don't know how you managed to make yourself so small, but that rudeness of yours leaves me in no doubt of who you are. I'm no longer the young boy you remember me as, Ami. I've grown to become the leader of Pongtan. Yes, I'm the legendary swordsman Ishaku. Legendary swordsman Ishaku. Self-proclaimed. I've grown up in the world since we last met, wouldn't you say? You can give me that look, but I know you're impressed. But really, I'm sensing something about you that worries me. Your divine powers have weakened considerably. I assume you haven't retrieved all 13 of them yet, have you? Things have certainly changed since we last fought together. People no longer have faith in the gods like they used to. So I suppose it's only to be expected that you're weaker now. Sad to see you without your old strength. But let me tell you straight, Ami, in your current state, you can't possibly fight off the powers of darkness. So tell me, don't you have a companion traveling with you this time? Is that a no? You mean you came all this way alone? Wasn't expecting to see you with anyone in particular, mind you. Oh well, never mind, it's no big deal. Ami, I'm sure you already know this, but in your current state you can't defeat the ruler of darkness. The Punkins always knew that darkness would come one day. That's why we've been training to be celestial envoys. You seem to have forgotten absolutely everything. Celestial envoys are the messengers of the gods. The gods cannot live on unless people believe in them. We Punkins are the only ones who can communicate with gods. We train as artists to teach the world their divine power. Then only the very best of us are chosen to be given the honor. The honor of being named a Celestial Envoy. I was the 6th Celestial Envoy when I traveled with you. But I'm old now and I'm not as strong as I used to be. So I decided to take everything that I've learned and teach it to my people. Been very strict, but it's paid off. Now almost all of them have what it takes to be a Celestial Envoy. So Ami, take a look around the village and talk to them. It's up to you to decide who will be the 7th Celestial Envoy. Whoever you choose will accompany you on your journey. Their amazing paintings will show the world your divine power. If people believe in you, your powers are sure to return. Then and only then will you be able to defeat the darkness. What is it? Ignoring me again, are you? Doesn't matter, I can tell what you're thinking anyway. You're thinking about the Spirit Gate, aren't you? Only a fool would be interested in something like that. That loathsome gate invites misfortune, I tell you. If you open it, you'll be engulfed in a vile, sinister air. There's no reason in the world you'd ever need to open it. Anyway, it can't be opened without my trusty sword, Denjin Maru. Never mind that, how's your search for a Celestial Envoy going? It'd be hard to choose with all the talent here. What? Is there something you want to tell me? Just for the record, I don't have a grandson anymore. That no good rascal gave up on his training and ran away with one of my treasured paintings. He's no longer a grandson of mine. I've washed my hands of him. Think about it. Fool, lots of gate, fortune. There's no reason. Yeah, okay. So, Subsonics, have you been keeping up on the Discord? Keeping up with the Discord. Oops, I fell down. I don't know how long, about a couple of days ago I posted a trailer about a Digimon game. Have you seen that? Okay, where was that last? I'm missing one stray bead here, I'm sure of it. Oh well. Hey, you're a wolf. How did you manage to get into the village? Must be fun playing about outside. I wish I could, but I have to practice painting the whole time. I was here given lessons by the village elder Ishaku. Can be strict sometimes. I've got a long way to go before I become a great artist. So I could paint like Isun, then be able to help the gods. Yeah, that's one of the things. I still haven't checked today, to be honest. But, my first ever live stream was on the prequel of that game. So once it comes out on the ps4 or I find it somewhere in Malta, I'll buy it and I'll stream it later on. The game is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memories. The prequel was Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth only. I streamed that before I even had a microphone or a capture card. Okay, what? Okay, Ishaku, you're gonna say everything the same thing. I mean, when I first started streaming, yes, I had no capture card, no microphone. The entire playthrough of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth is on YouTube. Right now I have a capture card, so... Oh, I will come back to Pong-san later, let's move on. You done yet? What, it looks like you want to say something. The Spirit Gate? Are you telling me Rika went through it? Heh, you're easy to read as a book. Well, I ain't gonna go in there either, it's nothing but trouble. If you have to go, ask that old man Ishaku to be your guide. Isun, is that really you? Who's there? Isun, it's me, Mia. Oh, Mia? So you finally come home. I bet you've become a real celestial envoy. Just like Grandpa Ishaku and everyone knew you would be. But why won't you come into the village? Oh, I get it, you don't want to go see him, right? Put a cork in it. What? And what's with this celestial envoy business? Give me a break. What good would it do to become something like that? I'd rather live happy and carefree. Can't believe you'd say that. So does that mean you don't paint anymore? The punkers are supposed to help people believe in the gods. Otherwise the gods will remain forever powerless, remember? I said put a cork in it. If you like painting so much, go for it, but you can't count me out. Go hawk your silly ideas and harebrained plan somewhere else. Eason, go away, we're busy. Have urgent business beyond the spirit gate. What? Listen, I don't have time to help you with your boring old paintings. Let's get out of here, Ami. Eason, wait. So, are you really going to the spirit gate? Are you trying to find the little Oina girl by any chance? Come on, Ami, we've wasted too much time here already. Let's go already. Inner Yoshpet. Again, the inner Yoshpet has a ledge here for absolutely nothing. Okay, Ami, the spirit gate is further on this way. Even my uncles hardly go that far into the forest. Nobody knows when it was made or even who made it. They say that opening the gate will invite disaster. I doubt we'll find any curiosity seekers around there. After all, no one but the chief of the Ponkel clan can open it. Plus, the road to the forest depths is like a maze. It's even more confusing than the part Kai guided us through. But if you're really bent on going through there, I'll be your guide. What's it gonna be, Ami? Head the spirit gate, of course. Okay, let's run full speed to the spirit gate. Now stick close to me, Fireball, I don't want you getting lost. Bloom that tree. Ice physics. Why they gotta put ice physics in these? I dodged and still got hit. And another stray bead. I mean, blooming these trees gives me more praise, so... Even though it wastes some time to bloom them, but... So yeah, once I get that Digimon story, Cyber Sleuth Hacker's memory, I might stream that along with Monster Hunter World. Diverge into this spot for more useless treasure. Okay, treasure is not useless, but you know what I mean. I wanna check that I don't miss anything. Okay. Okay, I got hit by one. Come on, Bloom, thank you. I hate ice physics. I mean, no one likes ice physics. Again, we have another fork in the pot. Go in here and get a stray bead. Okay, we can one-shot these guys now. Come on. Oh my, we still have another section to go through. I wanna test something. Okay, slowing down time doesn't help with the snowballs. And another stray bead. Come on. We only have 30 seconds, but there's another fork in the road. And the same gimmick as before. And we get a sun fragment, but now let's rush as fast as we can. I don't wanna fail and go back to the beginning. Go, 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 go. Ah, there we go, we made it. This is it. That big old hunk of wall right there is the spirit gate. Ah, oh man, that was a close call. But we're missing one in Yoshpet, two in Pongtan. We got all three of in Yoshpet. Then we have three left in the in another place. Now one of the longest cutscenes in the game, I think. The Spirit Gate. Nobody knows when it was built, or even who built it. All we know is that it's been here since the age of myths. And that's a whole lot older than even Old Man Nishaku. The Ponkil Chief's clan has served as its gatekeepers for generations. It's said that needlessly opening this gate only invites disaster. But I have no idea what kind of disaster it might be. I'm gonna force this gate open after all. We have no other choice if Lika's on the other side of this thing. Stand back, Ami. Boy, Old Man Shaku would have my head if he knew what I just did. Let's just keep this between you and me, Ami. Just look at that light. Looks way too pretty to be anything that invites misfortune. What are you looking at, Fairball? The door's open, ain't it? Do you have the guts to go on through it? If you turn back now, after all I've been through, I swear I'll... Okay. Hello again, Isun and Amaterasu, was it? I thought I'd come and join the fun. I've never seen the Spirit Gate open before. They say opening it only invites disaster. What are you doing here anyway? And how the heck did you get this far into Yoshpet to begin with? Ah, you must be talking about this forest's power to confuse beasts. Indeed, we half man, half beast Toina should feel the effects. But it seems the sacred sword Kutone has kept me safe. This is no surprise, as the sword itself has driven me here. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens, when Kutone glows silver. As the prophecy foretells, when Kutone starts glowing, it is a sign that the demons shall soon fall. What's more, some say that even the heavens will be within reach. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Anyway, it hasn't even begun to glow. I must not have slain nearly enough monsters yet. If that's the case, the Spirit Gate should be just the thing. I'll give those monsters of misfortune a taste of Kutone. Okay, wait. We have no idea what's on the other side of this thing. All we know is Lika somehow ended up going through it. I guarantee you're gonna find more than you bargained for in there. That's what I'm hoping for the sake of Kutone. No, wait, Ami, maybe this isn't such a good idea. It's too late for that now, Isun. This doesn't look so bad. What was all that talk about the Spirit Gate and the misfortune? Hey, this place looks familiar. Yeah, that's it. It looks just like Kamiki village. Kamiki? You mean the tiny village in Shinshu Field? That's where the whole legend of Orochi began. Never crossed the sea and set foot on Nippon before. The divine guidance of Kutone must have led me here. The monsters of this land shall now taste its cold steel. No, Oki, wait, what about Lika? He's gone. Oh well. Anyway, this really is Kamiki Village, isn't it? But I'm getting a different vibe from here. That's strange. Why is there full moon again already? Hey, where do you think you're going? I mean, we still have unfinished business, right? Now snap out of it and let's get going. Hey, isn't this where Sakuya's tree was? What's this dinky little seedling doing here? So, if you try to bloom this, it doesn't let you. Where's Konohana? I didn't come out here to see this dinky little seedling. Wait a second, you sound kinda good, aren't you? I'm a witch sprite, they call me Shakuya. Young witch sprite Shakuya. What she say her name is? Shakuya? Sounds kinda familiar. Anyway, where the heck is Sakuya's tree? Shakuya, that's me. Yeah, we already know, kiddo. We're grown-ups. We grown-ups are busy right now, why don't you go off and play? Excuse me, God, are you looking for me? Did you say God? Guess the innocent eyes of a child can see the truth, Ami. Ama, Mr. Bug and me, Shakuya, let's be friends, okay? Mr. Bug, better watch it, kiddo. Ama, when did you get to Kamiki Village anyway? I knew it, we are in Kamiki Village, in Kamiki. But have a look around, Fairball. Here we have a golden gate. The song I also enjoy, it's so good. Come on, let me bloom the trees, game. Thank you. I'm gonna shut up and listen to the song for a little bit. Okay, that's enough. Let's move on. I pray for your swift growth, Konohana, mumble. What do you want with us? Hey, Gramps, you're tearing up the dance floor, I see. What happened to the sacred tree? Got so small all of a sudden. Someone put a curse on it or what? What are you talking about, you fool? I'm lovingly raising this seedling to bring peace to the land. She'll drive away Orochi and all of his minions. Orochi? Aha, where the heck have you been, Gramps? Let's think snakes pushing up daisies right about now. I don't have time for this nonsense, you fool. Year after year, you come to our village to claim the sacrifice. This time you've even learned to speak. Well, today's the day I say enough is enough. Whoa, settle down there, Gramps. Don't want you throwing out your back or anything. Silence, you foul beast. Today's the day I say enough is enough. You foul beast. Huh? Oh, just clover. If you try to draw the sun... Huh? Why is it so dark? The sun's out, isn't it? I don't know how I put a little pad out there, but okay, fine. Home of village elder, Mr. Grapefruit. Grapefruit, doesn't Mr. Orange live here? And whoever heard of such a silly name as Mr. Grapefruit anyway? Atent cu tani pottery. Home of Nazo. That Mushi still has terrible handwriting. He even wrote his own name wrong this time. Seems there's nothing to eat here. You don't fool me, you dumb wolf. Pretending to come sniffing out a sacrifice for Orochi. Well, all the time you're just waiting to dig up my field. Huh? Give me a break, lady. I've got too much on my mind as it is. I don't remember this little altar being here. This room looks a little different too. Nami's sake house. Nami? This is where Kushi lives, isn't it? Hey sweetie, how you doing? You can cut the Susanoo some slack, he's so shy that... What was that all about? Hey, you're Shiranui. You don't need any of Orochi's familiars around here. Shiranui? Orochi's familiar? Does it have something to do with our slaying Orochi? Haha, well, you're gonna have to wait in line for an autograph. Shut up, the only one who's gonna get slain is you monster. Monster, what's got into you, Mushi? So you can actually feed this dog, I never knew about that. Coming around here, shall we? We're gonna get away with it this time. Hey, wait, what the heck has gotten into you? So, it's funny how Mushi has a pet dragonfly, but this kid has a flying saucer as a bug on a string. Like in normal Kamiki, we have some treasures underwater. White porcelain pot and etched glass. Tonight is the night of the full moon. That sad day is once again upon us. This year, the lovely young Nami will be Orochi's next victim. Lovely young Nami? Wow, she sounds hot. Where is she at? Oh my, is that Shiranui? Please, I'm begging you. Have mercy on me, I'll make you some yummy cherry cakes. Yeah, whatever you say, Grandma. Now what about that lovely young Nami you're talking about? Oh my. Where's the yummy cherry cakes? Yeah, you just can keep eating here. I think this music really sets the mood for this area of the game. Here we have a treasure chest with more treasures. Obviously, it's a treasure chest. Obviously, there's treasure inside. The Great Warrior the Great Warrior Nagi. Nagi? Who's he kidding? I see he still can't spell either. Susan must have finally lost his marbles. The perfect white coat, those laser sharp eyes. You must be Shiranui. Wow, someone help me. Don't taste good. No, I'd be a terrible sacrifice. What the heck? He thinks you're gonna eat him or something. Does kinda look plump. I'm as plump as a dumpling, but I'm poisonous. Yes, poisonous. Look, I'll say you anything what you want. Please, prepare me. You can buy all the 4th tier weapons from him if you haven't bought them yet. Wow. I wonder if I can go up there in this place. And that's all of the trees in Kamiki again. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying, let's go. But first we're gonna snoop inside Susanoo's house. Oops, I said Susanoo by mistake. Z. I am the greatest. Pops hasn't changed a bit. Oh, Nami, let's mumble. Nami? Don't tell me this bonehead is cheating on Kushi. How dare he disrespect Kushi like that? Go, Nami, give him a good knock upside the head. I wonder if Power Slash wakes him up. Yes, he does. What the? Huh? Ah, I slept like a log. I must have dozed off while training to defeat that no good Shiranui. Huh? Who are you? What do you want with me? I'm Nagi, the greatest warrior ever. Wait a minute. You're... Shiranui? You still dreaming or something, Pops? I mean, greatest warrior ever, give me a break. You brought along a little pea-sized monster this time. Well, I have you now, Shiranui, you monster. Monster? Come on, Pops, wake up, you must still be dreaming. And what's with this Shiranui business? You still obsessed with the past? The past? Stop speaking nonsense. Look at that moon. Tonight is the night when the moon waxes to its fullest. It marks the day when Orochi shall claim his human sacrifice. Orochi? Wait a second, what the heck's going on? The sinister air that Orochi must be stirring. How's that possible? It's too late to feign innocence, Shiranui. We know you come each year to size up Orochi's human sacrifice. But this time things are going to be different. I, Nagi, shall put an end to your devilish work. Orochi, Nagi, no, it can't be. Right, Ami, I mean, the Spirit Gate couldn't have possibly sent us back to Kamiki village 100 years ago, years in the past, could it? And boss fight! We're fighting an actually competent Susanoo. He will summon swords at you, so I can't see anything because of the lighting. Just power slash all the swords back at him. And there we go. Uh-oh, you knocked him out cold. Wonder what's going on. I mean, he keeps calling himself Nagi. I thought he was Susanoo. Then again, he looks just like the statue of Nagi in the village. That vibe in the village and the villagers' reactions. And now this big old full moon. Now I'm positive. We really did go back to Kamiki village 100 years in the past. I get it now. Everybody thought Shiranui came to the village before the festival to size up the next sacrifice. They thought Shiranui was Orochi's familiar or something. So that's why he called you Shiranui and wanted to fight you. Hey, wait a second. Where's the real Shiranui then? Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I just hope our coming here hasn't totally messed up his story. Look, the villagers are all gathering in front of his house. Nagi, please come out, we need your help. Shiranui once again roams our village. It seeks to size up Orochi's next victim. The moon is at its fullest tonight, and the dreaded Orochi The cast arrow has marked the home of the chosen maiden. This will be the 100th maiden since this terrible rite began. Must our village suffer such tragedy yet again? Poor Nami, to think we'd end up having to send you to that beast. I believe in you, Nagi. You have trained long and hard to slay the dreaded Orochi. I shall not lose faith. I'm not afraid to face Orochi in the Moon Cave. I know you will put an end to Orochi and this dreadful rite. I'm going to go change into the white sacrificial robe. Please everyone, go hide in your homes. It is not safe out here. And obviously I get a perfect rank against Nagi. Bah, the Torochi. I'm sick of him and his antics. Hey, wait. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea knocking out Nagi out like that. I mean, what about the legend? You know, the legend says Nagi disguised himself as the maiden to be sacrificed and then slew the dreaded Orochi. But how's he going to do that if he's out cold right here? This is gonna change history itself. What are we gonna do? We have to look for Lika later. We got to think of something quick, Like I should make sure things go just like in the legend. That means we'll have to dress Nagi up like a maiden. Now then, where to begin? Oh, I know. Nam said she was gonna go change into a white sacrificial robe. We got to swipe that robe and put it on Nagi. Then get him over to Orochi's place. That should more or less fulfill the legend. At least I hope it will. Anyway, we better hurry before Nami takes off. Let's go swipe that white sacrificial robe. Oomph. But doesn't look like anything's gonna wake him up. Yep. Even blowing him up doesn't work. Before I go get the robe, I wanna check something. Oh, they're just gonna try hitting me. He's just gonna try hitting me as well. That's fine. Hold on a sec. Look at that army. That's Nami. She's baiting in the lake. And look, the white sacrificial robe there's for the taking. Robe is there for the taking. Hey, what's with the glowing barrel of sake? Think it could be a purification sake? Keep it down, Fireball. Mom must be purifying herself before putting on the robe. Pretty noble of her, considering Orochi's gonna gobble her up. But it's her devotion that made legendary purification sake. If I could just get an up-close view of her like this, I'd... Anyway, this is our big chance, Army. Let's thank her white official robe while she's busy baiting. You ready? Where the hell is even the robe? I can't see it. You have to walk slowly. Bite it. Oh, come on! She's crawling about the village again. What the heck was that, you numbskull? We were headed that time. We could start all over again. I thought it was far away, but not yet, apparently. Okay. Way to go, Army. The white official robe is ours. Let's go get that Nagi into this thing. I guess it had to give me the cue that it was all good. Okay, we got the robe. Now all we gotta do is get Pops here into it. doesn't he look pretty? Now Nagi can pretend to be the maiden sent to be sacrificed. This should be just like the legend said. Right, Army? Not bad if I say so myself. Now let's get on with it. Take him over to the moon cave before he wakes up. After all, he's all dressed up for his date with Destiny. And we get the epic song Kushi's Ride again. I wanna see what happens if I go in here. Well, I have... Okay, still the same thing. I'm gonna do something No, never mind. Forget it. Don't want to see what happens if I go close. No, I keep doing Shanui there. Something else like that army. He's just gonna get all mixed up if you don't do this right. Ah, okay. Well, it's back again. Looks like it's afraid of. We're paying customers, you know? No. So this seems to field 100 years ago. Hey, you've given a piggyback ride to the moon cave before. It was that babe Kusha last time. The view, not to mention the smell, was a whole lot better then. Not sure I'm liking this whole going back to the past business. Okay, so. Is this even Kushi's ride? Okay, I guess you cannot talk to the other villagers. So dark out, this is bad. Continue. Didn't this happen once before? There should be some way to trigger some funny dialogue when you have Nagi on your back with the other villagers. Whatever. Anyway, let's not dilly-dally any longer, let's go. Can anyone in chat check for me if I have quality options? Let's 3 more praise. And here we have some new enemies, which again I don't remember the names of. But yeah, these enemies are nothing to worry about. They aren't that strong. But there's an enemy you have to encounter here. I don't remember the floral finisher of these guys. There are a lot of demon scrolls here, so that you meet all the enemies that are available. If you go through this gate, a treasure chest appears that contains the silver pocket watch. Let's see. Let's check our bestiary. Clay soldier, clay samurai, clay flyer, clay shogun. There's an enemy we have to find here in the past. I mean, we can find it later, but here is the best place to find it. I don't know how I did badly on time on that one, but whatever. Here we have an iron rock, which means even more free praise. And since we have hardhead, we don't even need to use. Okay, water is not the finisher. Here we have another clover. And we're just 2 praise away from our next health upgrade. Okay, how that ruined, I have no idea. Get an exorcism slip L. Let's see, let's try cherry bomb. No. I was like, hello game, the enemy is dead. There we go, have enough praise for the last health upgrade, but we're missing one sun fragment. why I'm still fighting the enemies, because I wanna see if I wanna find the hidden enemy that only appears here. And in another place we won't be going to for a while. Next time I should have blown him up out of there on the ground. And also, besides wanting to find the enemy that I need, we need to get more money for Brown Rage. And for some reason Nagi's still sleeping. More clovers down here. Don't know why I got some health. They really pile it up, the praise in the past. Come on. Bloom the gosh darn trees, please. What is this treasure chest making it harder? There we go. Okay, we killed all the enemies out there. Let's save. I haven't saved in a bit. Ooh, I'm also getting a bit sleepy. It's 2 in the morning. Oh my. I streamed so late tonight. Surprise enemies! Which again I don't remember the name of. I think these are the strongest non-boss enemies in the game. And if you're missing Demon Fangs, they have the easy floral finisher of Power Slash, and they give you 5 Demon Fangs. And they drop golden peaches. Oh well, dear me, we'll find it later anyway. There's no barrier this time. The Orochi must think no one would dare come in here. We should still be careful no matter how unprepared that snake is. I mean, if you think about it, you managed to slay Orochi 100 years ago, but you died too, and you were at your peak back then. Legend says you appeared each year around the time of the sacrifice. Back then you were called Shiranui and were said to be a monster. So how come you didn't just go get rid of Orochi right away? Well, I suppose you had your reasons. But I bet it made Orochi think you were a big fat chicken. Huh? Where am I? What in the world? Why am I wearing this? Hey Pops, you finally came to? Now you can pretend to be the human sacrifice and slay Orochi. Then Nami will fall for you big time. What are you talking about? Oh yes, of course. I am Nagi, the greatest warrior who ever lived. Brace yourself, Ami, here it comes. Looks like Orochi can taste the difference between man and maiden. Well, this is it, Ami. Psych yourself up, we're about to face Orochi in peak condition. I just like how Ami just keeps poking at the barrier, hoping to get out. Look, Ami, the sake barrel. You obtained a purification sake. Too bad Orochi didn't drink it down when he tried to eat Pops. I guess things are never that easy. Still, it ain't over till it's over. I mean, victory's still up for grabs, ain't it? The only time where maybe a golden gate is well placed, but meh, fighting Orochi isn't extremely hard, so yeah. Hey, isn't that Oki? An evil power lured me to this cave. And now that you're also here, there can be no doubt. This must be Orochi's stronghold. Ami, there's someone passed out over there. Oh no, it's Lika. So this is the dreaded Orochi. Ami, this time's the real deal. Remember, you just barely managed to slay Orochi at your peak. And in the end, you died too. Fools, how dare you stand in my way? I shall claim my 100th sacrifice and become god of the underworld. Then I shall bring eternal darkness upon all the land. But first you shall pay for defiling my dark sanctuary. I am a stranger to these lands, your words mean nothing to me. Now Kutone shall feast on your blood. That should be more than enough to fulfill its need. No, Oki, wait. Lika's on Orochi's back. I care not, for Orochi will be my ultimate offering to the sacred sword. Kutone will devour the beast down to the very marrow in its bones. Hey. This is bad. Saka is not even ready yet. I don't remember how this fight goes, so I'm just gonna wing it. Probably just the same as normal Orochi. Okay, that's the first head down. That's two heads down. If you put the wind in the same way he's doing it, it just stays in the ground. Now it's the same deal, we have to destroy the bell, but I'm gonna do it the easy way. Well, that's head number one down. Man, Orochi, why are you so dumb? As long as you get all the heads in one cycle, you should be able to perfect this fight. Oh well, I didn't get to show what happens when he does the water on the ground if you have the water tablet equipped. Let's use fire for the water head. Thunderhead is always clueless, I don't remember what's the joke with it. Oh right, we can even test out Power Slash 3. Look at the damage of Power Slash 3 on Orochi's head. Come on, Poison Head. If you do the wind too early for poison and fire, the poison will still reach you. That's 7 heads down, and for the final head. And of course, fire had to land on my face. There we go. Hey, get out of the way! Silence! Kutone, awaken! The time has come to glow silver. Grant me the power of the heavens. What the? Okay. I don't understand. Why won't Kutone awaken? Why, Kutone, why? Hold it right there, vile serpent. Is that who I think it is? Behold, Nagi, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And from this day forth, guardian deity of Kamiki village. Hear me, vile serpent, who would do violence upon the weak. Your time is up. Feel the wrath of my trusty sword. Shiranui, I don't know why you are here, but Orochi is mine. I shall slay the beast. The time has come. O great gods of the heavens, sweep away these dark clouds. Bear witness as the beast succumbs to my trusty sword, Bokunenjin. Wait, this all sounds familiar. Oh yeah, the legend of Nagi. His sword gained power over evil when the moon shined upon it. At least that's what they say. And obviously you have to draw a crescent. His sword, it's... what devilry is this? My sword, it suddenly blazed gold. It must be the heavens which aid me. I shall wield this divine gift with all my might. Nagi style, blade of truth. Good. Will. Never. Give. In. To. Evil. Now for the ultimate in Nagi style martial arts. Celestial Cleaver. You obtained Divine Instrument Thunder Edge. Glaive imbued with Thunder Spirit. Utilizes lightning power. The moment that the legend of Nagi was fulfilled, it was the most beautiful sight one could imagine. Bathed in moonlight, Nagi's sword twinkled, reflecting golden light. With Orochi's body cleaved, the beast was sealed for 100 years. The sword was dubbed Tsukiyomi and enshrined in the Moon Cave. Little Lika, the Oina girl who had been tainted by Orochi's dark power, had her curse lifted and returned to normal. However, one man, Oki, did not show such signs of recovery. Orochi's power had interfered with his most desperate attack. Despite the grave danger, Kutonai did not exhibit the silver glow. Oki's heart burned at the thought of what Nagi's sword had wrought. Thoroughly humiliated and boiling with rage, he skulked away. The darkness making sure that no one lay eyes upon him. And the perfect ranking, giving me 100,000 yen. I have slain the beast. I, Nagi, have defeated the dreaded Orochi. We know. Now will you stop repeating yourself? I commend your bravery, Shiranui. But it was I who felled the foul beast. Yeah, whatever. Furball here did all the work. Anyway, where did Oki go? He left without a word. Well, at least we saved Lika. I've got a bad feeling about this. What's that Orochi up to now? I thought he was dead. Hey Pops, you'd better get over here, quick. Pops! Shiranui? Ami? You saved my life. Hey you guys, this battle is far from over. Now get out of here while you still have the chance. The chance. Is that old man Nishaku? It's time to run! Run, run, run! True Serpent Breath. Defeat True Orochi. You know that wolf who helped Nagi? That was Shiranui. Or in other words, that was you 100 years ago. That was how you met your end after your venture with Gramps. You battled and slew the dread Orochi only to die yourself. Isun, is that you? Lika? It's been ages. Too bad we had to meet like this. What made you go to the Spirit Gate anyway? Spirit Gate? What's that? All remembers two owls appearing in a dream. They invited me to come play with them in the forest. Next thing I knew, I woke up there. Thank goodness you and your doggy came to save me. You had a dream about two owls? Aren't the guardian gods of Kamui owls? Why would the owls lead you there? Look, Ami. The sun. It's starting to wane. The day of darkness is about to begin. This day-long solar eclipse only happens once every 100 years. Day of darkness? What's that? Looks like something's taking a big bite out of the sun. Ami, you're the sun god. What's gonna happen to you if the sun disappears? Sun god? What's that? Rika, you can decide the volcanic incantation, can't you? It's supposed to make the frozen mountains of Fuji erupt, right? Well, you better do it, cause Kamui's gonna freeze if you don't. Volcanic incantation? What's that? You mean that prayer we offer to the mountain by the lake? Yeah, I can mimic that prayer of old man Camu perfectly. He's even told me that I do it really well. I know. That's why we need your help back in the village. Let's go, Ami, back to webcare as fast as you can. It would be so much easier to just teleport. What are you doing, Ami? We gotta get back to webcare before everyone freezes to death. Little Lika's gonna freeze too if we don't hurry. Isun, if you could just let me teleport. Oh, first things first. We got my favorite weapon in all of Okami. The Thunder Edge. The Tier 5 Glaive. And, as you might expect, it can conduct electricity without needing to use Thunderball. Thunder. What are you doing? I'm going to get back to the care room. Isun, stop interrupting me. Yes, I'm here, Subsonics. I'm about to end anyway. I'll just get back to webcare and be off for today. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. So, before we go to webcare, let me demonstrate the power of the Thunder Edge. How many shots was it? 1, 2. It's 3 shots, these enemies. We were 5-shotting with the other weapon. I'd like to fight an enemy where there's no ice, please. All these enemies that took at least 1 or 2 hits can now be one-shot thanks to the Thunder Edge. Anyway, let's go up to webcam. Whoa, no, that's one nasty blizzard blowing in from the rear of the village. Anyway, we gotta get Lika to the altar. We're almost to the edge of Lauchi Lake. Oh, that's Lauchi Lake, the one. Yeah, but anyway, it's 2:30 in the morning, so... And we've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm gonna end the stream here for today. Thank you all for coming. This was a lot of fun. But I need to get some sleep because I have to wake up soon. Because I have to go fix my Nintendo 3DS. Thank you all for coming. Have a good day and night. I'll see you all next time. I'll leave you with some fire. And we'll call it a night. Bye bye.